Alright everyone, so welcome to part 2 of my Resident Evil Director's Cut Arrange Mode walkthrough with Jill Valentine. So, in this room there are 2 zombie dogs. As you can see, be sure to take them out with either your pistol or your shotgun if you like. Once you take them out, we are going to be placing all of the crests into their slots in order to unlock the door ahead, and we are going to be leaving the mansion. So yes, quite nice. And that stupid dog. I wish that you could kill that stupid dog that's howling in the background. But, yeah. So as you saw, I kind of screwed up placing the crests into the slots right there. Because once again, you have to be far more precise in this game than you do in the later series. So, it can be annoying at times, especially when you're trying to get through this quickly. When you're recording video for YouTube, you definitely like to have things as concise as possible so that you don't have too much, so that your file size doesn't become too large. But anyway, so in this room you're going to want to push these stairs over to the crank and pick it up. Once we leave this room, there are going to be 3 dogs outside. Once again, kill them with whatever you'd like, or you can even dodge them. Dodging them is really easy in this area, so yeah, if that's what you want to do, it's definitely a viable option. But the thing is, I ended up killing all of the dogs through here, but when I came back up, 2 of the dogs respawned in this area specifically, and I really don't understand why that happened. I've never had that happen to me before, but then again, I usually only play this game as Chris. I don't know why, but I'm really used to playing as Chris in this game, so maybe it's just something that happens with Jill that the dogs respawn. But yeah, it was really strange for me because I come back up here and just the 2 dogs that I'm shooting at right now came back, and one of them bit me, and I was just like, well, why the hell did that happen? So when you hear the beeping sound, click on the radio to get a little cutscene.
Brad, this is Jill.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Anybody answer me. This is
Brad? Brad!
Alrighty. So there goes Brad trying to redeem himself for leaving everyone at the mansion in the first place. So as you can see, there are herbs out here. There are 2 red ones and 3 green ones, so you can make 2 mixed herbs. You can also make 2 of the, well, completely mixed herbs that include the blue herb, because there are 2 blue herbs out here as well. I usually don't even bother with that because poison isn't much of a threat in this game. But this is where you want to use your crank, so be sure to use it. So I was browsing Facebook earlier today. I don't remember if it was Capcom's page or if it was Resident Evil's Facebook page, but apparently there is a poll as to whether or not people would buy the special edition of Resident Evil 6. You know, the $1,300 edition of Resident Evil 6 that was Japan exclusive. So apparently they're thinking about bringing a few copies of that over to the US, which I do believe is completely ludicrous. If anyone bothers spending their money or wasting their money on that thing, that is just such a travesty. I mean, $1,300 for a special edition that essentially only includes a jacket. It doesn't give you any sort of, bonus stuff. You don't get any, like, I don't know, maybe if it had, like, the original writings or original concept art or something like that signed by the creators of the game, or the original scripts, things like that, maybe it would be worth that. And maybe if it included, like, the downloadable content that they're going to have down the line, or that they're going to have day 1 probably, but yeah, maybe if it included some really, really rare items, it would be worth the $1,300. But even that is stretching it. I mean, I'm sorry, I love video gaming and all, but I refuse to pay $1,300 for one game specifically, no matter how much I love the series. But yeah, that's enough rambling about that. So as you saw, I killed 3 more dogs. I decided to fast forward through, well, 6 dogs, because I didn't even bother commenting on that, but yeah, fast forwarded through that because I'm sure you guys know how to take out dogs by now. There were 2 green herbs and 2 blue herbs right outside of this place that you can use if you like. Also, in this room, there was grenade launcher rounds, and there is a first aid spray, as you can see right now. So, once you pick these up, you can save your game if you'd like at this point. I'm not sure when was the last time you guys saved, but yeah, if you haven't saved in a while, be sure to do so now. I won't be coming back into this room until I'm completely done, essentially. So, yeah, if you want to save now, be sure to do so. I'm only going to be bringing the bazooka or the grenade launcher with me, as well as the grenade rounds that I picked up in this room, because that's really all we're going to need when we're running through this area. This area is going to be really quick, because we aren't going to need to pick up, or we aren't going to need to create the V-Jolt, which really cuts down on the time. So, this room has the red book, which we must pick up, but I always end up picking up this stupid ink ribbon that's here, and I just can't avoid it for some reason. I don't know if it's in the exact spot that the book is, if it's on top of the book, but I don't know, I can't avoid picking that up. I've seen speedruns of this game, and I've seen them only pick up the red book, and I have no idea how to do it. Something so simplistic, and I can't do it. But don't worry about the damage that you take there. It's really inconsequential, so just run by that stupid plant arm or plant tentacle and just make your way through here. So right now we are going to be picking up the dormitory key for dorm number 2, which is located near this beehive. And yeah, you don't have to worry much about the beehive. The bees that come out of it are really slow, really sluggish. Jill is far faster. So yeah, just go over there and go back. Nothing too complex. Alright, so now we are going to make our way to dormitory number 2, which is over here. So let's discard of the dormitory key. And I hate that I had to pick up that stupid ink ribbon. So what we're going to do in here is run into the bathroom so we can get the other dormitory key, so that we can gain access to dorm number 1, is it? Well, either way, it's the dorm next to the beehive that we passed. So yeah, there are 2 zombies in here, so take them out with your bazooka if you're carrying it, like I am. And pick up the dorm key. And of course, don't worry about using your bazooka ammo. Believe me, you will have more than enough ammo to last throughout the rest of the game. So let's run back to the other dormitory. I'm not sure if this room had a drawer in it. I'm pretty sure that it did. That I think it's a drawer that Jill can unlock. So yeah, no, it didn't have a drawer. That's the other dormitory. Whatever. Yeah, that's kind of out of the way, so don't even bother. Just forget what I said. So in this dorm, once again, we're going to want to run into the bathroom to pick up some incendiary ammo for our grenade launcher. We are going to be using this against Plant 42. So, yeah. We're about to fight Plant 42. So as you can tell, it's a lot faster than it was with Chris Redfield. Alright, so let's leave this room and let's use the red book. And of course there's a zombie in this room. The thing that is sort of weird about the auto-aim in this game is, as far as I can tell, our characters won't aim at the enemy if they're off-screen, which is really odd to me. I could have swore they aimed no matter what, but apparently in the director's cut, they only aim when the enemy is on screen. So, yeah, be wary of that when you're running through the game, and, you know, you point while you can't see anything, because they most likely will not aim at the enemy that's near them. So right here, what you're going to want to do is shoot 3 incendiary rounds into the Plant 42. Once you do that, well, you're going to see in a moment.
What the hell is this?
Barry!
Jill!
You saved me!
Yeah,
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
don't mention it. What a monster. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway?
Alrighty, so, thanks to Barry, Plant 42 is dead. And, as I said, it makes this a lot simpler. So you're going to want to run near the fireplace, pick up the C room key. I think that's a fireplace, anyway. Quite sure that it is. And let's see what Barry has
Okay.
to say.
I'm going to stay in the soldiers' area and take a look around. Though I'm sure there are still things in that other mansion as well. Anyway, let's start searching separately.
Okay.
That was a really long delay there. I don't know what he means by soldier room either, but yeah. I really don't know what Barry's talking about. Now that we have the C room key, we're going to be running back to dormitory number 2 and going down to the basement. So, I'm pretty sure you guys noticed those little skips while Jill and Barry were talking. Those skips are caused by my disc, because my disc somehow got really scratched up. I don't know how it did, but yeah, I've had this disc for years, and yeah, I'm kind of surprised that it does skip like this, because I've had another game around the same amount of time that I had this one, because Resident Evil Director's Cut was my first PlayStation 1 game. So, yeah, this and some other game, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, I have both of those discs, and the other disc works perfectly fine, but Director's Cut does not. Maybe it's because I played it more often, not really sure, but yeah, as you saw, I pushed the boxes, pushed the furthest box first, just to make things a little quicker. You can push the box that is nearest to the water first if you'd like, but it does take longer if you do that. But all you need to do is make yourself a bridge across the water and, yeah, cross it and come in here. You will get a little cutscene there with the sharks sort of coming at you, but they're really no threat here. Just use the C room key and discard it, then go into this room. And we are going to be draining the water in here. So yeah, we are going to be drowning these sharks in oxygen. So let's be sure to do that right now. Because of course they deserve it. Who needs animals? So now that the water's drained, let's hit this button right here, because the red button always compels us to push it. And now we are going to be running next door. Next door, there is a mansion key, which is the only reason that we came to this place well, at all. So, yeah, there's also 2 boxes of shells, there's 2 clips in here, and, if you think you need the ammo, be sure to pick them up. I'm pretty sure that you do need the ammo, so be sure to pick it up. And of course, with the double ammo cheat, this room is kind of a gold mine as far as ammo is concerned. And as you saw, I ran toward the mansion key in the first place to pick it up. For some reason, I was unable to pick it up. Once again, really strange. I don't know if I had to wait until it shined, but yeah, I couldn't pick it up until after it shined the first time. Don't remember ever having that problem before, but yeah. So now that we have the mansion key, we are done with this area. We're going to be running back to the mansion. So in this video, essentially, we are going to be getting all the components that we need in order to make it to that underground area that has Enrico. And of course, we are watching these fish in their last moments of life being asphyxiated by oxygen, which is always cool. There are also some herbs over here. If you need them, be sure to pick them up. Of course, I fast-forwarded running through here because, who wants to see that again? So, essentially, we're just making our way out of this place. I am going to be stopping at the box to put away some items. Actually, I don't think I put anything away. I think I just pick up the Magnum. But, oh, a cutscene.
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
Sorry about
I'm
that.
sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Okay, whatever you say, Wesker. So, let's make our way to the box and pick up the Magnum. So, I am not sure as to whether or not you guys heard about it, but there is a rumor swirling around about a new Resident Evil game for the 3DS. And essentially, it's going to be a mini compilation. Supposedly, it is going to include both of the CG movies and a game starring Claire Redfield. Apparently the game isn't going to be very long, but yeah, it would be nice to have a game starring Claire Redfield again. Apparently it's going to be taking place between Resident Evils 5 and 6, so maybe it'll bridge the gap somewhat between the two games. And, well, I'll stop talking for a second.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow, give me
This is Jill. Brad? It's broken.
Oh, and something I may have forgot to mention is that you do not need to answer your radio at all. If you hear the beeping and you just don't feel like seeing that cutscene, you can definitely skip it because, I mean, the cutscenes really don't make a difference. Your radio is always broken no matter which character you play as. So as you can see, the two zombie dogs respawned, as I was talking about earlier. Really, really annoying. And I equipped my Magnum when running through here because we are going to be coming across a new enemy very, very soon. And what is it? Oh my god, it is a hunter. And you can kill the hunters very, very easily with a Magnum. So yeah, there goes that hunter. So the first place you're going to want to use your mansion key is right here. This room has some ammo for the Magnum, as well as some ammo, or not ammo, as well as a Mo disc. You need to pick up all 3 Mo discs in order to get the best ending in the game. It's the only way to save Chris, so be sure to pick up the Mo disc when you're in here. The Mo disc is located on the left side near the shelf. Or on the shelf, I mean. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, actually I should hold off on that. So, right now I'm going to be running to the safe room that is nearest here. When you run into this door, there are going to be 2 hunters in here. I completely forgot that there were 2 hunters. I thought there was just 1, so you're going to see me get damaged here pretty soon. I just ran by that one, dodged him, and I forgot about the second. So, as you can see, there's an herb still here. I guess I didn't use it earlier, but there is a note stuck on the wall there. So I'll put some bullets in the back room, use them in case of trouble. Barry. So Barry left us a few very helpful items in this room. So be sure to pick them up. I believe there's ammo for your shotgun, there is a first aid spray, and there is acid rounds for the grenade launcher. So right now we are going to be fighting the mutant snake. So once again, if you're in here and you want to save, you can do so, but just be somewhat prepared to fight the mutant snake. You can take a few health items if you'd like. I only needed 1 health item, but I was on danger, so yeah, you may or may not want to take maybe 2 mixed herbs, or maybe 1 mixed herb and a first aid spray or something like that. There's also an herb up ahead near the room that we are going to be unlocking in order to fight the giant snake again. So you can pick up the herb there if you'd like, but then again, if you feel like you don't need it, just leave it. So this is the herb I was talking about, and yeah. We do need a little bit of space when we go into the next area. I think at least 2 spaces in order to pick up the battery and the Doom book. Yeah, I think those are all the major items that we need to pick up, so be wary of your space. Your inventory space, that is. Alrighty, so I just completely unload on this guy with my grenade launcher. First I used the rest of the rounds that were inside of my grenade launcher initially. I think I had about 6 incendiary rounds left. And then I used 6 acid rounds on him. Oh, actually I think I used only like 5 acid rounds on him after that. But yeah, another cutscene.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Why does Jill's accent keep changing?
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry?
Okay, so Barry apparently dropped the rope in here accidentally. So, just hit the switch right here. It'll open up the grave, which leads to a new area. But if you want the best ending, you will have to wait here for Barry to get the rope. If you don't wait for him to get the rope, he does die. So yeah, you definitely have to wait here if you want the best ending. I don't remember how he dies, but I know that he does. So, you know, just dance around here for a little bit and Barry will return.
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope! I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Alrighty, so now that we've saved Barry, let's go down here and search around. There's going to be a hunter in the next area. Why am I standing here? Why? So go down this new path, and apparently you cannot go down from the right side, so stand in front of it. But yeah, there's going to be some hunters in this room. Just run by them. There's really no reason to fight the hunters here. Just a waste of time and ammo, and you'll most likely get damaged by them. There's also some zombies in this room. You should dodge them as well. They're just feeding on another corpse, so it's really easy to dodge them. There were also 2 green herbs back there. If you're still low on health, or if you used all your health items somehow, be sure to pick those up and use them. There is a dead zombie on the floor over here near the elevator. You can take him out if you like. You can run into him also and just kill him that way, but you will take some damage. So, as I was talking about earlier, there is a new Resident Evil 3DS release rumored. So, yeah, I'm not sure if it's real or not, but apparently it's going to be called Resident Evil Downfall. And it's going to include Resident Evil Degeneration and Damnation. And the Claire scenario, or whatever, is called Downfall. So, it ends up being Resident Evil 3DS. So, yeah. Quite clever, I guess. And as you saw right there, I took damage from the hunter. I should not have even run toward him. I probably should have just run into the door first, then when I came back out, just killed him. That would have probably been a better course of events to follow, but yeah. Over here, there's a zombie. Kill him with whatever you want to, and push this shelf over and go into this room. So, in here, we are going to be picking up the battery. There's also an ink ribbon in here. Do not pick it up, because I'm definitely sure that you guys have more than enough ink ribbons at this point in the game. And I hate that they keep placing these ink ribbons everywhere. Unless you're really erratic with your saving, I'm sure that you guys will be fine. And why did I unequip that? Really odd. Spent far too much time in that room. So now we are going to be going into a room on the opposite side of this area. There are 3 zombies in here. I usually avoid the middle one because there's really no reason to fight him. And then there's another example of Jill not pointing at the zombie when he's not on screen. Really, really annoying. But in here we must push a statue onto the square light, but I didn't illuminate, or I didn't hit the button to illuminate the square. But yeah, it's obvious where the space is, so just push it right here. And yeah, the secret, wow, amazing. Let's find Dr. Wahwee. But yeah, the secret pathway, or the secret room will unlock, and yeah, we can get the Doom Book 1. And now we're essentially done with this place. In the next video, I'm going to be out of the mansion, and I'm going to be in the underground area. And we will be in the lab as well. But before this video ends, I'm going to be getting some extra ammo in the room up ahead near the other hunter that I'm sure you guys saw when I left the elevator with his battery. There he is. Shut up. In this room, there is some grenade launcher ammo, so be sure to pick that up if you have any space left. And yeah, it'll definitely come in handy, so you can be a lot more reckless with your shooting at enemies. So there's the second one. So we're up to 24 rounds, or 24 grenade rounds, which is really nice. So let's make our way back to the elevator, and yeah, in the next video we are going to be leaving the mansion, and I will see you guys then.